Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try out Eclipse, New Dawn for the Galaxy. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 15 bucks. It's important to note that I just got my press copy today, so this is going to be a first impressions video, meaning that I'll be learning as I play the game today. From my understanding, this is based off of a board game, but I have not played the board game, so I may want to check out the rules first. Under settings, you've got music on or off, sound effects on or off, full screen, and that's it. No way to adjust resolution, no sound sliders or anything like that, so I apologize if the sound effects are a little loud. Let's go ahead and check out the rules. There's a tutorial, manual, and species. Let's go ahead and check out the tutorial real quick. Alright, round 1. Close to continue. Alright, so Cadet, Terran, and Terran. I don't understand what this is all about, but okay. Alright, it's your turn. Welcome, Cadet. You're about to learn how to play Eclipse. Eclipse is a 4X game. It's all about exploration, so basically, yes, I know all that. It's also turn-based, so on their turn, each player performs an action, resolves its effects, and passes the turn order to the next player. There are 6 main actions to choose from, but as considering your empire consists of only one sector, we should probably start with exploration. To perform your first exploration, close this pop-up by tapping Continue, then tap Explore, I guess, from the main action bar located in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. When it says tap, I'm guessing this is also an iPhone or tablet game or something. Alright, so here's the Explore button. So I guess these are the 6 actions that you can take down here. So let's click on that. As you can see, multiple areas available for exploration are now highlighted, along with different statistical information. Some sectors are safer to explore but contain less valuable planets. Others are more dangerous but offer a higher chance of finding better planets. We are going to focus on the sector labeled as Middle. Close this pop-up. All right. So what is the red and the green and the purple and the white and the yellow? Okay, we'll just click on that. Hopefully it explains it. The first sector you found looks pretty basic. That's exactly what we need. It has 2 planets, a green planet and an orange planet, both having an empty slot, which tells us we can build a colony on each one of them. Apart from planets, every sector has victory points. These points will be added to your total score if the sector is under your influence at the end of the game. All sectors available to explore are worth 1 to 3 victory points. Only the sector in the center of the galaxy is worth 4 victory points. Tap Continue to... okay. Keep. Your sector is now placed in the spot you chose earlier and cannot be moved. What's left to be done is adjusting its wormhole so it's connected with one of your other sectors, marked with a hand in the lower left, or a sector containing one of your fleets not involved in combat, marked with a, looks like a blue circle. For the purpose of this tutorial, only 2 out of 3 wormholes of the sector are valid to be connected to your home sector. Drag the dashed circle to rotate sector's wormhole until the checkbox lights up. I'm not exactly sure what the hell it's talking about, but okay. So, are these the wormholes here? Ah, there we go. Okay, so I can rotate this. Got it. Check. After adjusting the sector's wormholes, you can influence it. If for some reason you don't want to influence the sector you just explored, tap it to toggle its ownership. Another tap will toggle it back to influenced. Play with it if you want, then tap Continue. You can take control over this sector or leave it ownerless. Okay, so I can click on this. Alright, got it. Check. After finishing exploration, you'll automatically be asked to colonize, to build colonies on all planets available for colonization, which is the orange and green. Keep in mind this isn't obligatory, so you'll always be able to cancel this action without any consequences. But right now it looks like you can use some extra planets to increase your income. Moreover, however, before you do, take a closer look at the 3 production bars in the upper part of the screen. From the left to the right, they are labeled Money, Science, and Materials. For each bar shows how many resources of a given kind you produce at the end of a round. Right now your production values are +3 money, +3 science, and +3 materials. Every colonized planet increases production of a given resource, corresponding with its color by 1 level. Okay, so the red planets will give you red, green planets give you green. Okay, got it. Next to each production bar, there's also a number of the same color as the bar. It tells you how many resources of a particular type you have stored. Alright. Select planets to send colonization ships to. Here and here. Alright, check. Observe how money and materials production has increased and is now at +4 for both. Your empire grows bigger and stronger, but that's all you've been able to do during a single turn. Alright, end turn. I have to drag it to the right. Okay, this is definitely a mobile game of some sort, originally. Alright, so it looks like I've got other computer opponents that are doing exploring. So far, I'm finding the game interesting. Alright, it's your turn. Your opponents have finished performing their action, so it's time for you. An empire consisting of only 2 sectors seems a bit small, so let's spend another action expanding it. Just like before, choose exploration. Alright. So I can do outer or inner or middle, but the tutorial told me to do middle, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The sector looks different from the previous one. Instead of planets, it has a small question mark in the upper left corner. This is an ancient discovery symbol telling us an artifact is floating somewhere in space of the sector. Of course, we want to claim this artifact, and this can only be done by influencing the sector it's in. Let's do that and see what happens. Alright, let's keep it. And we have to rotate whatever. Okay, and then so the wormholes line up. Okay. I'm going to take control of it. Every ancient discovery gives you 2 options to choose from. You can either use it as 2 victory points, which will be added to your total score at the end of the game, or forget the points and get a special bonus. This discovery's bonus immediately adds +6 materials to your stock. That's simply too good to be true. Get it. Alright, so let's get the 6 resources. Look at your materials in stock. You now have 9 to use. We'll think about what to spend on that later. Now end your turn. Okay, so it looks like they're expanding as well, toward the center though. With lots of materials in our storage, we should be able to start playing more aggressively and trying to confront the ancients. Unfortunately, there isn't any in direct contact with any of our sectors, so why don't you go exploring again and possibly find one. Alright, explore. Okay, there we go. Again, different spots available for exploration highlighted with different sets of numbers and symbols. Okay, now you're telling me. Okay, orange planet. Okay, these are the chance of finding an orange planet, green planet. Ancient cruisers is yellow. Universal planet is the, I guess, the light blue one, and then the pink one. Okay, got it. So it's my chance of finding. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this inner one here. Success. There's an ancient cruiser protecting the sector. That's exactly what we're looking for. Keep it and connect it with your home sector. You won't be able to influence it before we get rid of the ancient cruiser, though. Alright. So I need to rotate. So it's connected to my home sector. Or can we do it to 2 different sectors? Okay, this side doesn't have a wormhole, so I guess I can't do that. Alright, check. Alright, you can't take control of the sector because it's controlled by ancients. Check. Alright, yeah. Alright, I guess I gotta end my turn. Okay. Right now, you're probably eager to confront those ancients and claim the sector they're protecting, as well as the ancient discovery floating around. However, there's one good reason not to do it right now. The reason is we're not really able to afford doing much more this round. If you take a look at the upper section of the screen, just under the 3 production bars you're already familiar with, you'll see a 4th bar of a bluish color and negative numbers on it. This is the influence bar, showing your current influence level and its corresponding influence cost. Influence level is simply a sum of actions you did this turn and a number of sectors you have under your control. Currently, your influence is equal to 6 because you control 3 sectors and have performed 3 explorations. As you can see, there's a negative number corresponding to each influence level. Alright, that's the amount of money you're going to pay at the end of the round to cover your influence cost. Okay. So where's my money at? Which is right here. So I just have to end my turn then? I think that's what I was supposed to do. Alright, I guess we'll end our turn. So basically, not doing anything, not taking any actions, now my influence went down to -3. Alright, yeah, money is up here on the top left. Okay, so I've got 2 money in reserve. Unless that was the computer that I was looking at. Looks like I can see their bars too. Alright, my turn again. After you passed, your opponents decided not to. Perform their actions as usual, and the round order got back to you. This is called the reaction phase, as the name suggests. It lets you react to your opponent's moves after you've passed. Reactions are a less effective kind of actions, but they still cost influence. Because we've already spent all we could this round, there's not much we need to react on. So, okay, so we're going to pass again. Okay, round 2. So I guess after everyone has passed, then the next round starts. New technologies available this round. Okay. It's your turn. The second round has just begun because you were the first one to pass on the previous round. You're the first player to perform your action. When taking the opportunity to go first, you'd always consider to do research. The reasoning behind this is quite simple. Each round, there's a finite number of technologies available for research. If you're the first player to research one, you'll not only get a new technology, but also take away the opportunity to get it from other players, slowing them down, which works to your advantage. Alright, so click on this one down here. We're in the research mode now. As you can see, 2 panels slide in from the left. The upper panel is called the research track. It shows technologies available for research. Every round, new technologies will be added to this track. The bottom panel is called the technology track, and it displays technology you've already researched. Researching technologies in Eclipse is pretty straightforward. You simply drag a technology displayed on the research track and drop it onto the technology track. Each technology has a price in which you must... Okay, so you have to pay science in order to get it. Alright, available cost, upper left-hand corner, discount, current cost, minimum cost. Okay. As you can see, technologies are organized in 3 rows. Researching a new technology from a row you've already researched other technologies on is cheaper. The discount is equal to a number of research technologies in that row. Alright. So, which one am I going to want? Allows building 1 more ship or structure during the build. What's this one? Allows upgrading ships from fusion drive ship parts. Ship may move 2 sectors for each move. Okay. Consumes 2 energy. This one is advanced robotics. Reduces influence level by 1. May be combined with quantum grid for total influence maximum, or level reduction of 3. Okay. Gauze Shield. Allows upgrading ships with Gauze Shield parts. Every shot fired at the ship requires it to roll 1 more to hit. Roll of 6 is always a hit. Alright, what's this one? Improved Hull. Allows upgraded ships with improved hull ship parts. Absorbs 2 points of damage. Fusion Source. Allows upgrading ships with fusion source ship parts. Alright, and what's this one? Destroys all of the sector's population automatically after a 1 battle. Wow, okay. Why don't we do, well, let's see, we've got 6 science, right? I kind of like the shields. The Gauze Shield. Alright, let's drag it down here. Or do we get a discount for this one because we already have one? I don't think so. Okay, well, it says 1 here, 2 here, 1 here. So this is going to cost 2 science, I think. I can't afford it? What was I supposed to do? Or is it supposed to go somewhere else? Oh, it's supposed to go down here. Oh, no? Here? What exactly am I supposed to do? Here? Drag a technology you like to research to technology. I'm trying to do that. It's not letting me. Like, I'm matching the symbols. Do I not have the... Well, I should have... I have 6 science. That's weird. No, I could research that one. Okay. Improved hull. Now, why couldn't I get this one? Could I put it back or not? X. The second round has just begun. Okay, let's go back and res. Okay. Current cost, minimum cost. Okay, I see. All right. Let's try this again. Current cost of this one is, again, I want this Gauze Shield, but it's not letting me drag it. For some, like, I can't seem to use it. I just don't know why that is. I've got 6 science, so I should be able to buy it, right? What about this one? Fusion source. Allows upgrading ships with fusion. Maybe because of the tutorial, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just trying to. I want the Gauze Shield. Alright, well, let's move the tutorial along. I guess we have to buy that one. Alright, now what? End turn. Looks like they're researching. Alright. Having the technology secured, it's time to deal with those ancients. We don't have enough ships to attack them, so let's build one. Alright, so we have to click on this build button. All 3 of your sectors are highlighted, telling you to choose where to build. Because we already have 1 ship in your home sector, we should build another in the same spot. Tap on your home sector, which is this one. A pop-up window has appeared showing 6 different ship and structure types. Only 3 ship types and starbases are currently available. Monoliths and orbitals will be unlocked after you research their corresponding techs. Alright, let's take a closer look at the ships. As you can see, the different ship types have different characteristics and costs. You probably want to spend your materials on the most powerful ship you can afford. That's a reasonable idea, so we're going to do exactly that and choose a Dreadnought. Alright. Alright, so I've got 2 ships now. Select this, I want that sector. Am I supposed to build more than that? Well, I don't know. I bought the Dreadnought, but should I buy something else? Maybe the Interceptor? Alright. Close that. And check. Alright. We've got the Dreadnought here, it says. Alright, end turn. Maybe we can only buy 1 ship per turn. Looks like he's expanding a bit. Okay, he's researching again. Alright, now what? Almost ready to attack those ancients standing between us and our precious sector. You still remember the improved hull technology we researched, don't you? We're going to put it into a good use right. Okay, so maybe we had to research that for the tutorial. Alright, so tap the double square button. Upgrade, okay. The ship panel slides in in a way similar to the build pop-up window. It displays your ship's designs along with their characteristics. But in addition, there are 2 vertical rows of ship parts on the left side. Some ship parts are grayed out. They are not available to you for you to upgrade your ships. You'll need to research their corresponding technologies first. Others are ready to use. First, the 5 basic ship parts. Okay, as you can see, all of them are already a part of your ship design. The 6th one was unlocked when you researched the improved hull. Upgrading is done dragging a ship part. Okay, so any ship part can be dropped on any slot as long as the following conditions are met. A ship's power production is greater or equal to its power consumption. At least 1 drive is present, and in case of starbase, no drive can be installed. Alright. So we want to drag this over to this ship and this ship, and, well, we don't have one of these, but add up to 2 parts to your blueprints. Remove as many as you like. Oh, up to 2. Okay. Good to know. Well, we have, what's my other ship? An Interceptor or a cruiser. I'm not sure which one. No, we have 1 out of... Okay, it tells us here. We have 1 out of 2 Dreadnoughts and 1 out of 8 Interceptors. 0 out of 4 cruisers. 0 out of 4... So it was right to upgrade the Interceptor. Alright, so we're going to check. Before you finish this turn, you may want to check how your ship's characteristics have changed. Tap on the ship panel to make it slide in. Alright. So that's +1 health, +1 health, I'm guessing. Or absorbs 2 points of damage. Well, I'm trying to figure that out. How did it change? Maybe that's what these numbers here are? I'm not sure. No, maybe that's the speed. Alright, well, we'll just skip past this. Okay. So end turn. How do we close this thing? There we go. Well, someone's influence was all the way at -7. That's crazy. It's your turn. Okay, now it's time to attack those ancients. Alright, tap, move. Only your home sector is highlighted because that's the only sector you have ships in. Alright, so we're going to move these 2 ships. I couldn't do both? Tap again on your home sector to select the second ship to move. Oh, okay. So I can't move them as a fleet? That's kind of weird. Both of your ships can move 1 sector per each move. They both only have 1 nuclear drive. So you can either move 1 ship 3 sectors, or move 3 ships 1 sector away. Okay, I see. Now move your remaining ship into... Okay, so let's go ahead and move him here. End turn. Like, the computer's colonizing all these things, and here we are just, like, with 3 sectors, 4 sectors. Alright. Hopefully the tutorial knows what it's doing. All there's left to do is pass in order to finish this round. However, look, before you do, take a closer look at the influence bar. One of its segments has turned yellow, which means that up to this point you have enough money to pay for your actions. But from here on out, the other one is red. It's not. When a segment is red, it means you're going to be bankrupt, and because of that you have to lose control over as many sectors as many red segments have appeared. Alright. Pass, and after the combat you'll be asked to remove your influence marker. Okay. End turn. During combat, all ships involved get a chance to perform their actions according to their initiative. Ships with higher initiative get to act first. If both attacker and defender ships have the same initiative, defender acts first. On their turn, each player may decide to attack with all of the ships of one type, or retreat them to one of their own sectors adjacent to the sector where the combat takes place. Alright, so how do we just fire? No, just attack. Oh, there we go. Your interceptor is equipped with only 1 ion cannon, so it just fired a single shot. Have a closer look at the shot in the middle of the screen. Above the line there is a small square. It's the ion cannon symbol. The single dot means it can deal 1 point of damage. Below that you see a 6. That's a randomly generated value, being this shot's chance to hit. In Eclipse, every shot fired is like a 6-sided die roll, and the only rule to remember is every 6 is a hit, every 1 is a miss. You have rolled a 6, giving you an instant hint. Drag it to the ancient cruiser and tap shoot. This will cause 1 point of damage to the cruiser. The ancient cruiser has 2 points of hull, so causing 1 damage won't destroy it. Alright, so we have to assign it and then shoot. I see. I guess if there's multiple ships, you can choose which one. Alright, my Dreadnought took a hit. Your Dreadnought was able to score 2 hits. But after having a closer look, you'll notice that one of them is a 6. The other is a 5, but somehow it still counts as a hit. That's because your Dreadnought is equipped with an electron computer, which adds a +1 modifier to all shots fired. That's awesome. Now, rolling only a 5 is enough. If you added another electron computer, they both would add up of a +2 modifier, and you'll have to roll 4 to score a hit. Alright, awesome. So we can do both, I guess. Let's just add insult to injury. There we go. After a battle, each player is given a random set of reputation tokens. If you take a look at the left side of the battle result pop-up, you'll see how many reputation tokens you get from each type of ship destroyed. In addition, you'll also get 1 token just for taking part in combat, unless you did retreat with your remaining ships. From the tokens you got, you'll automatically keep only the one with the highest value. This will go to your reputation panel in the lower left screen, taking a free spot if there are any left, or removing any token of lower value. Keep in mind that scoring as many reputation tokens as possible is essential for a final good score. You should always at least fill up your spots on the reputation panel. Alright. So I guess this is... Alright, so per destroyed count total times 1 plus 1. So I got 2, I guess. Battle result 4 and 2. When all battles are resolved, every player can take control over uncontrolled sectors with their ships in it. In your case, it's the sector you have just battled for. Alright. We'll toggle it. Just like when exploring, you collect all ancient discoveries from sectors you've just influenced. This time you found an ancient ship part. It's the ion turret, an enhanced version of the ion cannon which fires 2 shots each round instead of 1. Tap the ion turret to collect it. When you collect an ancient ship part, you may immediately upgrade one of your ship designs using it. And may also leave it use it for later when performing a normal upgrade. However, keep in mind you're only allowed to use it once. After that, it cannot be moved to a different ship or slot. It can still be removed. Yeah, we'll assign it to the Dreadnought. That's a starbase. So, is this an ion shot, I guess? Yeah, so we need to just put it over top of this. There we go. And check. At the end of each round, after all battles have been resolved, sectors, influence, and discoveries collected, you get a chance to colonize planets in your sectors if you still have any colony ships available. This time you can colonize 2 planets. As you can see, the one which produces materials has 2 spots available for colonization, one standard and another with a small dot inside. This dot is there to remind you that this is a spot for an advanced colony. You can build advanced colonies after researching a corresponding technology, advanced mining. In this case, you don't have this technology researched yet, so right now you only get 1 spot available for colonization. Tap once on each planet, send your colonization ships, and build colonies on these planets, then accept your move. Alright, so 1 there and 1 there. So where are my colony ship counts? Where's that at? Diplomacy, tech track, research track. I'm guessing that might be up here. I'm trying to figure out where my colony ship count is. Alright, we'll just do that for right now. Check out the influence bar. It tells you your last run was a bit too expensive and you're going to have to lose control of one of your sectors. Fortunately, there's a sector we don't need anymore. It's the one with no planets. Tap your empty sector to remove your influence marker, then tap accept. Okay. Round 3. Looks like he passed first, so he gets, yeah, first dibs. I guess this is the turn order down here. Unless they didn't pass, no. No, we're on round 3, so they did pass. Ancient Discovery. Okay, he's collecting victory points. Alright, my turn. That's it, Cadet. Now you're ready to continue on your own and hopefully win your battle for the galaxy. But before you do, let me briefly explain a few more things that we skipped. Take a look at the 2 small planets in the upper left-hand upper part of the screen, just below the money and science bars. You already know that one of them shows how many colonization ships you have left to use. I think that's this one here. The other one tells you what's your trade ratio when used to exchange resources. Below both, there's a pulsating dot, okay? Whenever you see this dot on something, that means you can interact with it, or simply tap it. In this case, you can tap the colonization chips to perform colonization, and you can tap the trade ratio to exchange resources. Both of these do not cost influence and can be done any time before performing an action and after performing an action. Okay. The last thing to mention is the influence action. It allows you to influence up to 2 sectors adjacent to your already influenced sectors or to your ships. You can also use it to remove 2 influence markers from sectors already under your control. As a bonus for using it, you get 2 additional colony ships to use this round, which gives you a total of 5 to use just after performing influence. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, WASD, okay. Okay, so there you go, Eclipse, New Dawn for the Galaxy. I gotta say, this is a very interesting game. It's a little complicated, having never played the board game before, but I'm really anxious to get into it. Probably get my butt kicked on a regular basis until I get a handle on all the game's concepts, but like I said, I'm really anxious to give this a go. So stay tuned for more videos. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.